I had a gun aimed at my face. But these trespassers are what matters? ? You're damn right. I think the McCluskeys made a mistake. The mistake they made is they should have pulled the trigger. Here's how this works in all the jurisdictions under the umbrella of the United States. You have a constitutional right, state and federal, to protect yourself and to protect those in your presence. When you fear for your life, the magic words are, I feared for my life. That phone call that you're going to make right after the shooting, if you make one, in that phone call, you're going to say, I feared for my life. You give basic information, nothing more, and the next words out of your mouth should be, before I make any further comments, I need to talk to an attorney. The information I'm giving you, I believe, is solid. I wrote a book on what one needs to know to carry concealed, what a concealed firearm is in Oregon. But the standard for self-defense is the same in all the jurisdictions. Now, there is a differing among some of the jurisdictions. In some jurisdictions, it's whether you, the shooter, reasonably feared for your life. In other jurisdictions, it revolves around the jury and whether the jury believes that your belief was reasonable in fearing for your life. And those are the two standards, and they vary all over the United States, so I'm not going to go into any further depth. So the bottom line is, with this woman, Ash, and with Antifa protesters generally, they have a long history of violence, murder. The list goes on, maiming, crippling, destruction, serious property destruction. They are a terrorist organization. And one of the mistakes that politicians think doesn't apply to them. One of the mistakes they make is they think that before it can be a terrorist organization, it has to be declared such by the United States government. Not true. By its acts, the scriptures teach us, by their acts ye shall know them. But let's throw the scriptures out for just a minute. The fundamental bottom line is still true. By their acts ye shall know them. They are a terrorist organization. When they trespass, it means something different than when the neighbor comes in your yard to complain about your dog pooping in his yard. That's a very active and real threat. So the magic words, I feared for my life, that goes in your first phone call. And then from there be guided by common sense and reasonable. For the Antifa people who engage in such acts, of course, you don't shoot to kill. The standard is you shoot to stop their unlawful act, their felonious act, their destruction. They're trying to kill you, your friends, your loved ones, your neighbors. That's what you shoot for. You never say, I shot to shoot to kill the SOB. You say, I shot because I feared for my life, and I shot to stop the threat. That's it. With that, my hope and prayer is none of you have to face any of the people in the Antifa organization. I hope your next week is a great week. I hope you move on to vote responsibly. And of course, that means something different to me than it does a lot of other people. But anyway, Make it so. Have a great week.